I'm Mint Salad and I saw Wall-E. It is directed by Andrew Stanton. My previous exposure is I watched this in theaters and I watched it again in 2009, and then I hadn't really watched it until recently actually, and this is my first look as an adult seeing how Wall-E holds up. I'm gonna see if it does, and if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. The movie starts, we're seeing a bunch of trash mountains. There's a bunch of robots to clean up the earth after the humans left it. Oh no, our planet is too dirty. We gotta go to space. And it's been a very long time since the humans have left. There's only one robot now. He's a cool looking robot. He seems like he's had a lot of wear and tear. He replaces his, what are those things called? The tracks that makes the wheels go? The treads. He replaces the treads from just like random robots laying about. Similar model to him. And he lives in a really cool bunker with a bunch of stuff. He also lives with a cockroach. He enjoys himself some classic old media. Mwah. He's a cultured garbage cruncher, and he crunches garbage every day, and then he makes them into cubes, and I'm just like, man, how much trash do you have to have outside of landfills, by the way? Because you can just dig a hole and then fill it, and honestly, there's just so much trash. How much worse did humanity get since today? This is ultimately a lesson on, hey, maybe you shouldn't throw all your trash around everywhere all at once. Instead, you should probably do good with it. But who is this message for, really? It's for is it for the consumer who's watching this movie be like, oh, maybe I should recycle? No, it's the people who handle the trash is actually being spoken to. Maybe you shouldn't handle the trash so poorly. Because no consumer, I mean, a consumer has very limited ability to control to control where their trash goes. They could put it in a bag, and then they could take the bag, put it to a bin, take the bin to the street. They could possibly take it to the dump if they really wanted to. But that's the furthest that like a consumer, a random person, is gonna do to get rid of their trash. And then it's up to the city to decide what to do with the trash. And then now it's their hands. So it's, I feel like this movie definitely was for more than just a person. But it has some good notes about person. You should probably do good with your trash. Dispose of it carefully, or else Wall-E will come for you. Wall-E has this beautiful routine of collecting random things that he finds, living with his cockroach. Cockroaches have survived for a very long time, and also a Twinkie, which also survives for a very long time. And the cockroach isn't a Twinkie. I'm like, I got that joke. I remember getting that joke when I was younger, so I'm like, I like the joke, appreciate. And then there's a random vessel that comes to Earth, and Wall-E's like, ooh, wow, there's a bunch of lights coming to us this way, there's a robot. The robot's nice and clean and white and slick, and it looks like an egg. It is a robot. And Wall-E's like, whoa, oh, I love it. I love it, absolutely, it should be mine. I want to endear to this robot. So, you know, Wall-E goes up to the robot. This robot, the name is Eve. It's an Eve robot. And Eve is like, I'm here to scan things. Here I am scanning. Eventually, Wall-E brings Eve a plant. Not a plant, but it's a plant within a boot. It's a fun planter, honestly. And then Eve shuts down, and then we see Wall-E's attempts at trying to live with Eve some more. Eve is just like being an egg, and we see Wall-E having a nice, lovely date with Eve. And I like the string lights, and I like the sunset of it all. But no, we gotta come back for Eve. We gotta suck Eve back to the main ship, and Wall-E is going to also hang on to the outside of the ship, headed towards the main ship. On this main ship, we meet a bunch of fat people. They're very fat. They're sitting in chairs. They're slurping on food. When I say slurp, I mean literally everything is liquefied. Oh, any trash? Throw it out. The garbage robots will just pick it up for you. No need for common courtesy no more. No need to feel ashamed for being fat if everyone is fat. And I'm just like, how are they not dead? How do babies be so fat? Even the babies are fat. Wow. There's no skinny person. Not even the captain is skinny. He's fatting about. He's just lounging. Oh man. He's just like, oh yeah, I had some captains. They progressively got more fat until I, the Blob, have appeared. I'm Captain Blob, and I have a cool little AI that pilots the ship for me, so I don't have to do anything. The AI, the name is Otto, and I keep trying to add pronouns to the robots, but they're robots, they don't have pronouns. Look, Eve's back. There might be some interesting developments on what she might have found on Earth. Otto does remind him that once you found life, then you gotta go warp speed to Earth. And then Eve comes, and Eve doesn't have the plan. And so Eve gets taken to, I'd say it's a wasteland of defective robots. It's probably the closest thing. And Wally's like, oh my goodness, oh, she's in danger, I gotta release her, and releases all of them. Wally releases her, which I'm like, dude, don't do that, please don't. Oh no, like you did. Oh man. And then, you know what happens? It's a fun scene where he gets labeled as a robot terrorist. I mean, a threat. And, oh, we gotta run away. Ooh, no, the people are gonna come and get us. Oh, well, Wally is like, I have not taken the plant. Eve is like, you have taken the plant. Eve is about to send Wally out. Just throw him out into space. When, oh, there's actually some of the robot henchmen. Oh boy, they've taken the plant. Uh-oh, we gotta go get him. Try to fight for him, but Wally gets ejected out into space as long as the plant, and so does Eve, and there's a cute little dance scene. Oh, we're dancing in space. It's so beautiful. Oh, I love space. Space is so fun. It's space and time, and then we spaced everywhere all at once, and it was pretty amazing. Aw, man, beautiful space. There's a robot love scene. And when they're spacing about and they're flying through space via a fire extinguisher. Meanwhile, I should also mention that the ship go tippity-top and all the babies go flop and they all go roll on the side of the ship. And they're very fat. Everyone is fat. There's so much fat that they have to create in order to like contain all of the fat babies, a few of the fat adults are like, let's link our arms, and there's enough padding to save the babies. Eve, now having found the plant, takes it to the captain, and captain is like, whoa, plant, awesome! But guess who doesn't want the plant to go into the machine, what that makes him go fast? It's the Autobot. Otto's like, oh, there was some initiative so many years ago that is telling me that we cannot go back. But then we gotta override Otto to Manual. Let's even change his name. He's Manual. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You lost your name, Otto. Now it's Manual. Ha ha, because you got changed it to Manual. You got changed it to Manual, put the plant into the thing that makes the ship go fast. They go fast to Earth. They plant the plant. All these obese people are no longer going to be obese now that they have the outside to roam and to go free. Where's the food though? Well, they have plenty of food. They have lots of food on their bodies. They'll be fine for at least 3 months. And then they might have to worry about something. But now it is time to have Earth go big flourish. And now they're flourishing underneath the tree that they planted. And it's cute seeing Eve and Wally being cute robots together, and that's how the movie ends. My main takeaway when this first came out, I was like, wow, man, maybe I shouldn't be slurping all my things out of my straws. Maybe I shouldn't be lazing about every day. Maybe I shouldn't be sitting in my chair, throwing things on the floor. Maybe I should not aspire to be like humans in the 29th century. Wow, that's terrifying. I was like, oh, maybe I want to be more active, you know? At the same time, they didn't really have a place to be active. I mean, they had pools. They could like float around in pools. But most of the ship was just not a lot of space to dedicate to moving around. And there wasn't like a bunch of gravity or anything. They're just kind of floating. So I understand the situation. Hopefully now that they're back on Earth, they can lose a little bit of weight. And luckily there's plants. Plants are good. I'm happy that the plant exists, even while it's in the vacuum of space that I did not die. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that part. I really like the relationship development between Wally and Eve. Eve was very robotic at him, but because they're like robot friends, I'd say the fact that they do become friends, they have like a relationship, and they're like a personality. Oh, I should probably mention towards the end, Wally accidentally loses his personality, and with a kiss from Eve, he gains his personality back. And it was cute, I guess. I mean, the fact that you can develop a personality as a robot is like, wow! The state of robotic technology, whoops, that was the mic. Wally would not appreciate. But Wally does appreciate media and art, which is pretty awesome. Is he ever going to show that art to anyone other than Eve? This opens a lot of possibilities for the future. I would definitely love to see a sequel of Wall-E. Wall-E 2! Back to Space Electric Boogaloo. That'd be the title. Yeah, that's totally it. Please do not steal. And I enjoyed this movie. It definitely holds up from enjoying it as a child to enjoying it as an adult. I enjoyed it. The messages were still very clear, and it was very lovey and loving and dovey and amazing and all that fun stuff. Because I enjoyed this movie so much, I gotta give this movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. If you like this review, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know. The ultimate goal of this channel is for me to become an expert movie reviewer, so if I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all. So you can request a movie in the comments below, or you can fast track that request at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 a month for one movie review per 1 month. Or $3 a month for some daily vlogs on patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you'd like to help sort the daily grind, go to this link tree. It really helps with the daily grindiness of this channel. So go here. And until next time, I'm mint salad sauce. See you later. My salad croutons and bacon bits.